Hello there. I've just pulled into this gorgeous little bungalow in Cang Chai in Yen Bai province in Vietnam's north. This is some of the most beautiful country in Vietnam. It's some of the most beautiful country in Southeast Asia. As 2019 wound down, I started to think about the best place I'd stayed in the year. There was a ton of travel last year. 5-star and 0-star hotels and everything in between. This place made the biggest impact on me by a long way. I actually came here twice. The first time in July in the depths of the wet season when the deep green colours were everywhere. And then in November when things were much cooler and the rice fields were left fallow. And it was perfect on both visits. There are a bunch of reasons this place stood out, and I think this is a good moment for us to inaugurate the Busted Compass Award for businesses in the tourism space doing very cool stuff. Here are the things we liked about Cang Chai Ecolodge. First, the setting. In typical northern Vietnam rural rice growing country. It's peaceful, green and timeless. And the lodge is barely visible. Anything you can see looks like a local village. So it doesn't impose in any way on its setting. There was barely any cement used in its construction. It was mostly local materials. The grounds were lush and green and shaded, and the buildings were built in harmony with the local environment, using local materials, as I said, and drawing on both ethnic Hmong and ethnic Thai traditions. These are two of the ethnic minority groups that live in this part of the country. And the prized piece of land at the top of the hill wasn't allocated to a penthouse. It was common area for all the guests to use. And it was run by local Hmong families. These were the views from outside my room when I headed back in late November. The temperatures were much cooler. The deep greens of the rice fields were gone, but the magic was unchanged. The rooms are, as you'd expect, simple, tasteful, and pretty comfortable really, with big windows to remind you of the glorious location. Cang Chai Ecolodge is also single-use plastic free. We'd love to support these people doing special things, and we also would love to think that there might be some momentum to build more of this kind of accommodation, which is very low impact and very, very well suited to the environment. So there's our first Busted Compass Award, and I hope the best elements of this place are widely imitated. If you own a little business doing cool things in the tourism space in Vietnam and Cambodia, let us know about it. Cang Chai and Yen Bai province have not really seen huge numbers of tourists over the years, but that's starting to change. And the temptation will be, as it has been elsewhere in Vietnam, to build mega hotels. Which is one of the reasons why we're keen to draw attention to this eco-lodge accommodation model. Thank you for joining me at the inaugural Busted Compass Awards by Rusty Compass. And for more, head over to rustycompass.com. Thanks very much. Talk soon.